Hello everybody, welcome to the Greenberg train show here at the Chase Center on the Riverfront. And there has been some misinformation about this particular show. I would like to straighten out. So last year it was canceled. People were saying, yeah, Greenberg discontinued it because it wasn't that popular. That's not what really happened. The show was near about the same time as Allentown, so the vendors felt as though it was too much and too close, so it was canceled, and Greenberg decided to bring it back for 2025 at a much sooner date than the Allentown train show. Also, would like to touch on one other subject. I got a couple complaints, about the things that I cover in my train show tour videos. So what I do is, even though I'm an O-gauge person, I try to shoot all scales that are represented at these shows. I try to do something different every time I go there to try and show things for the different scales. So one show I may show off more HO than O gauge. Another show may show off more O gauge than HO or N or whatever have you, because I can only afford to go to these shows one day unless I get some kind of good sponsor who would put me up in a hotel to do both days, and that way I can catch everything. But I have to pick and choose. So I try to pick things that are different every time I go there, and that keeps the videos fresh and without doing repetitive things every show. And I think that's a big plus in my opinion, showing all different things. But anyway, we're going to go inside, we'll check out the show and see how well it takes off now that they brought it back. So let's go. I'm back from the Greenberg train show that was held in Wilmington, Delaware. And it was a great show. It was smaller, but like I said, you never know what you're going to find. You'll notice that in the beginning of this video, there was a vendor who had a Lionel Lion Master Conrail set. And for those who are fans of the Lion Master, because they have a smaller layout with smaller radius curves, I mean, that was a perfect set. I actually helped the vendor. I seen him struggling trying to get that set because he even had the original carton for it, which blew me away. So he was struggling to get the set out of the carton, so I offered to help him. I helped him get it out of the box and onto the table. And then I told him, I says, you realize how rare this is? And he's like, no. I says, you see these in pieces here and there, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing the whole entire set. It's all brand new. I said, all together. I said, you even have the outer carton for it. I said, this isn't going to last long. He goes, you really think so? I'm like, absolutely, this is going to go. And the show started off at 10 o'clock. By noon, I walked past him. He goes, you're right, it's gone. And I looked over, sure enough, somebody had bought it. So whoever bought that set got a real nice set, that's for sure. That set featured a Lionel SD80 Mac, which was semi-scale, because like I said, the Lion Master is all semi-scale. Perfect for somebody who's got a smaller layout and they can't have these big 072 curves. It's a perfect size train for them. So that same vendor, I ended up buying, I seen something that I really wanted. So I ended up buying this Lionel The Rock boxcar. This is a standard O piece. For those who may not know, anything that starts with the Lionel stock number of 6-17 or 6-27, those are standard O pieces from the 90s, and this will be a perfect addition to my 1986-87 Conrail Limited set that was also standard O from the 80s. So I do like to add on to that once in a while. So I've always said, no matter what size of the show, you should go just to have a day out, check out what's there. Never know who you may meet, make new friends, talk about the hobby. And sure enough, there was a person there by the name of Joy Robinson who actually used to work for Conrail as a train engineer. I'm like, wow, what's the chances of that happening? And so I had to meet her and talk a little bit about Conrail. She sells children's books called The Railroad People. They're really good. Check her out when she's at the shows. She really does well with that. So I really had fun talking to her about Conrail. Hopefully she doesn't think I'm an insane person, because I'm just a huge Conrail fan. But she had some pictures of herself and some memorabilia there. A couple things I would have loved to have. But she had a picture of herself working at Harrisburg back in the day when she was working for Conrail. And she was wearing a hat that I recognized. So I picked this up for my collection. And believe it or not, she was wearing the same type of hat. Conrail quality with the reflectors on it. I showed her a picture of it, and her eyes just lit up, and I could tell it brought back memories of working for Conrail back in the day. She goes, oh, wow, you did really good. That's a great find. It looks like it's in excellent shape, and it is. This hard hat is in very good condition. It was the same logo, the same color, same reflectors, the same type of hat that she wore back at her time. And she goes, yeah, you did really good. That was a great find. So you know, it's always great to have. You never know if something's fake or not, but I bought it because it's cool. But she confirmed, and a photo that she had back from that time period all confirms that this hat is indeed real. So I was glad to talk to her just to confirm certain things in my collection are, yeah, that's legit. So it was great meeting her. Pete from Just Trains had put on their website, hey, if you're going to the Greenberg show in Wilmington, stop out at the store. Which I did. I stopped off at Just Trains after going to the show. Now, I didn't do a store tour because Just Trains is going to be at Allentown, so I might as well just hold off and do a video of them at displaying at Allentown. But while I was at the store, I did see a couple things that I wanted to pick up before they made it to Allentown because I don't know if they would sell off right away. But I didn't actually know that these were being made until I ran into them a couple weeks ago. So I never pre-ordered them. So these were the Atlas O Premier PS2 2-bay hopper cars and the Central Railroad of New Jersey name. Jersey Central actually did really have these, and they were used for cement service. So this train show trip, I was able to add to my standard O Lionel collection. I was able to find the CNJ cement hoppers that I missed out on, and I got to talk to a real life ex-Conrail employee who actually worked for Conrail back in the day. So it was a great trip. But we'll see you guys next time, next show, next event. We'll see you trackside. Goodbye.